Everybody, it's Shuflaka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be looking at all the cards inside of Most Feared Part 2. We're going to be showing you guys what I think of the cards and if I think you guys should be touching them at all and which ones you should be using. There's a lot of free ones you'll be able to pick, not only in challenges, house rules, everything. I'm going to show you guys which ones I think are the best ones to take out of the 90 overalls, and we're going to look at every card, even 2 of the masters. Let's get right into it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. One like it helps me out so much, and let's hurry up into it. So we'll quickly go through these. There's 481s, 485s, and I think 483s, and also 487s. So those are like the baby cards. Billy Turner. Right, we're not going to really look at these stats. A D tackle for the Cowboys and Brent Urban right there. Nothing too crazy. Braxton Berrios slot card, 89 speed, maybe a budget beast. Dante Fowler, nothing too crazy. We also have the 83s right here in Jalen Johnson. Like these cards are just, you know, they're there. I think these are like theme teams for like maybe no money spent guys. These cards are just not too good at all. Asante Samuel Jr., rookie, got one. Not really good anywhere else besides speed, but he does have a good speed right there. Also, we do have the 85s. Carlton Davis, it's getting a little better, but Carlton Davis is a very slow card. Almost impossible to put him out there, even on a full theme team powered up. A really slow card out there. Sony Michel, yeah, nothing crazy there. Running backs are most stacked position right now in the game. Teddy, 2 gloves, did get an 85 as well. I don't think he'll be too good. He won't get any too good abilities, but this is cool if you're building a straight theme team and you don't want to use anybody else. Teddy B, who goes on 4 different theme teams. Teddy B is a really solid card. He's solid. And also the last 85 is Eddie Goldman, a nice D tackle for the Bears. We have the 87 overall. So these are a lot of the higher ones. 87s are still kind of playable. If you're a God Squad, you're not going to be adding these cards. But if you're an average player, 87 are very usable cards. We see Raheem Mostert in them. Right here, we have a right tackle for the Colts theme team and Braden Smith. Nice. JPP is getting a card as well. Not really hitting any threshold here, but I think this lines him up for a better card down the line in the game. But this card right here isn't too special. A little bit slower, and he doesn't hit 83, or he will when powered up, but still very low. Also, we do have OBJ getting a card. Crazy to think OBJ might in the past would have, as a Browns fan, it is sad to see this. He would have gotten 92 overalls, 90 overalls in the past. But like I don't, it's hard. He plays in a run first team, but obviously his card is not good at all. These stats are okay, but in a Browns team stacked up or Giants team, he could be solid. It's hard to put an 87, 88 overall out there with nothing crazy too, like his speed isn't even overwhelming. Sad to see OBJ just getting set pieces nowadays. And also Jaquiski Tartt got a card. He's usually solid in Madden. I think he is above 6 foot. Has solid zone, solid power. Speed's not all the way there, but Jaquiski Tartt is a solid 87 to round it all up. We're now at our first 90 overall. This is where we start looking at the cards a little bit more. These are a lot more popular cards, or these are the ones you're going to be getting for free from house rules. You put them in the sets to get other guys and get these guys back. You're going to get a lot of NCAT 90 overalls. And I think Brandon Cooks, although he only hits 1 threshold above 90, and that's going to be catching traffic when powered up, which obviously isn't good. They did showcase another card, if I can go find it right now. They did, or we have to go to Mortality's page. They did showcase a nice little card right here in Calvin Ridley yesterday. And when comparing him to Calvin Ridley, they're the same exact speed. If it's not loading for whatever reason, but you guys could see it. We could even zoom in for you guys here. He has the same exact speed for Calvin Ridley, but Calvin Ridley doesn't hit a single. The overall number 2, this is actually a card that usually gets absolutely cheated inside of Madden. 91 speed from Marshawn Lynch is, I think, the fastest we've ever seen him. So he is kept up to speed here. He doesn't hit any of the 90 threshold, so that really is not too fun. And I also think Marshawn Lynch has a solid height, if I'm not mistaken. I think he is around 6 foot. I don't know why it didn't show the height. Here we go. Let's get it. His height, 6 foot. Yeah, you guys can see it, 6 foot. This is a solid corner, a very solid corner to throw out there. We all saw the leaks. They did leave his upgrade in the power up, so people knew about this card a week ago. Joe Bitonio is a 90 overall left guard. I think this is going to be a card. I don't run a Browns theme team this year, but the reason I'm going to add this card is because non-auctionable linemen are always a W. There will always 100,000% be a W because you can put him there and forget about him. You don't want, I know you don't want to to upgrade lineman. I know I don't want to upgrade lineman. So we put non-auctionable lineman there. We'll forget about him, and they'll have the high overall there like we need. Also get a strong safety in Eric Rowe here. I think Patriots and Dolphins theme teams are the only theme teams he gets. 90 man coverage, so that's very good for a safety. Very, very good in 90 man coverage. I think he might be the only one that gets that. Maybe Cam Chancellor. I don't even think Cam Chancellor gets that. 88 zone, so he'll not hit 90 zone, which really does suck. But 92 excel, 90 speed. This card is very solid. Hybrid, so he'll get a lot of the. I think he'll get almost every ability. He won't get them for cheap, but he will get almost every single ability. Eric Rowe is a very solid card. Also, Trey Flowers will be in here, a right end for the Lions, and also another. Patriots are getting loaded. Brandon Cooks, Trey Flowers, and also Eric Rowe. And I might even be forgetting some even earlier. But this card is absolutely loaded. This is actually kind of not... this card not loaded. The promo is loaded for the Patriots. That's what I meant to say. But even him, he's not even bad. I think you'd move him to D-tackle only because he is a little slow. And he also would hit that 90 block shot. He has high power move and decent finesse move. And also really good strength. Trey Flowers is a solid guard. There's actually a lot of 90s. We have another one in Brandon Graham. 81 base speed. This card is probably one of the better ones. Although he is slow, he will be hitting a lot. Both of the thresholds right here in 90 block shot and 90 power move when powered up. So you will want to power this card up to hit both of those thresholds. He has solid strength as well. And the Excel even could make up for a lot of that lack speed. I probably will be even using this card at D-tackle as well. Brandon Graham, this card is very solid, actually. Very solid card. We have another card right here, another pass rusher in Joey Bosa. This is actually a card I truly do like a lot. 85 base speed. If you guys know, I know his block shed is really low. If you guys have ever played Madden, the Bosa brothers, the Watt, TJ Watt and JJ Watt, no matter what their stats are, it seems like they always outplay their opponents. And I swear Joey Bosa is unstoppable no matter what his stats is. You could say the same with Nick. I don't know what it is. It's not their block shed. Maybe it's programming, coding, whatever it is, but they always shed. And I think I have to add this card and try him out and see if he makes any plays. I don't really have a good left outside linebacker here. So I think this might be one of my NCATs and I'm going to try him out. I don't know. I think he could be a very good card. You could also put him at left end as well. I know a lot of you guys know that already. Joey B. I keep calling him Joey B like Joey Burrow. Joey Bosa is going to be a very good card and a very solid choice for an NCAT. Now we have our two masters. They are releasing 2 of the 4 masters right now. The other 2 will be released on their Twitter later. But right here, Rob Gronkowski, 87 base speed. So he is tied with the speed exactly as Travis Kelce, the other LTD 93. Now we're jumping up to 93 overalls, as you guys could see. I think, yeah, the other masters were 92, the Ed Reed, all those other guys. These masters will now be 93. And as you guys could see, this card is amazing. Although he's not as good, not even close to as good route running as Travis Kelce, he will hit all the catching. So the thing with Kelce that's really good is Kelce hits 90 at catching traffic, spec catch, short route running, and medium running. Kelce hits all 90s there. But the thing Kelce doesn't have is this run blocking. He has plus 12 on Kelce at run blocking, which is absolutely nuts with the same exact speed. It really comes down to, are you more of a balanced player? Go with Gronk. And I think Gronk will be better after the catch too. We all know how good he is after the catch, the stiff arm, the trucking, the everything. This card, I personally makes me want to switch over to a Patriots theme team just to use him. I don't know why I love Gronk. He's just so fun in Madden as well. I think this will be my new tight end. Kelce did last a long time on the team. He was a very fun card as well. We all got to give it up for Gronk, though. This card is going to be amazing in this promo, and I am super, super excited to add him to the team, and possibly we might be seeing a gameplay out of him tomorrow, boys. The last card they did reveal this morning is going to be LT, the best card we always see in Madden, one of the best cards in Madden every single year. The thing that I love about this is that they didn't make him a legend. You know how easy it is going to be able to get this card now? It's going to be so easy to get Lawrence Taylor in this game because of literally them putting him in this promo, because those 90 overalls you can get with training. So thank goodness Lawrence Taylor probably will be under 350k. That is huge news. It'll even probably get under 300k if you wait a while. Lawrence Taylor, 89 base speed, 90, actually I don't know because they're 93 overalls now, but 91 excel. He has 90 block shot. He's hitting all 3 thresholds. It's nuts to see a player hit 2 of these, and he's hitting all 3 of them with an 89 speed. He is now the best pass rusher in the game, and if you have the coins to get him, you get him no matter what. You do everything in your possible mind to go get this card. Remember, to get these cards, you do have to put 390 overalls in the sets to go make these cards. So basically, you can go put in Brandon Cooks or any of those 390s, and then you'll be able to choose any of the 390s back while still getting the Lawrence Taylor. And man, this card must be on a lot of teams tomorrow. Now, when we look back at the 90 overalls, remember, like I said, you probably will get around like 2 to 3 of these guys. So I'm going to show you guys which ones I think are 100,000% the best. Like I told you guys before, picking linemen, it's not the fun choice, but it definitely, you forget about him and you never have to worry about him again. So I think Joe Bitonio is going to be one of the best choices here. I also, out of these guys, if you're looking for a D lineman, Brandon Graham hitting both 90 thresholds is very, very good, especially if you can move him over there. I think Bosa is going to be a very, very good card as well. I like this promo. I don't think any of these cards are overwhelming. I think if you need a receiver and you're going between Brandon Cooks and obviously all the way down here, the Calvin Ridley, I would go Calvin Ridley. They both are basically non-threshold hitting receivers. I would go with the one, they both have the same speed. So I'm going to go with Calvin Ridley, the taller one, and he's a route runner. So Calvin Ridley, 100,000% should be your best bet there. I don't think you can go wrong with Brandon Cooks either, especially if you're in a theme team. Me moving over to maybe a Patriots theme team now for Gronk, Brandon Cooks might be that ad as well here. But this card, I mean, this team, man, I mean, all of them are solid. I don't think there's a bad one. I don't think there's any of them are bad. Last time I thought there was a little bit underwhelming 90s, but none of these are actually bad cards. If I had to pick the worst one, I think it is Trey Flowers because of the low speed and only one threshold being hit compared to Brandon Graham's 2. But I don't think these, like I said, there's not a bad one. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button and let me know which free 90 overalls will you be taking on your team. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to do some outer thoughts on mine to figure out, but I will be adding Gronk and look for a gameplay tomorrow on Gronk. That will be a super fun gameplay to record. We all love Gronk. But again, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Make sure to smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Gameplays tomorrow, boys.